Everyone, this is Greg, aka Grégoire. Hello everyone, or bonjour tout le monde in French. And yes, I don't forget you French audience, je ferai une vidéo dès que possible, ou peut-être même un direct avec des questions-réponses, je pense que ça sera probablement mieux. Très bientôt. That's it for so French words for the French audience, French-speaking audience. I took an excuse while I was testing my new Thai mic that I had to change in emergency. Sorry about the sound issues in the two previous videos. It was difficult to not to record anything and also to let you down for several weeks. Different things to tell you quickly. First, you might have seen the live announcement for tomorrow. I'm recording this on Saturday, October 29, and tomorrow I will have a guest on my channel for a live show. I will have Toby from Whisky Shared over in the UK, in England, and we'll speak a bit about him, to his channel, and maybe the English whiskey scene today to start with, and then we'll go to 4 tastings of whiskies, three whiskies, blind whiskies, blind tasted whiskies from my collection, and one whiskey that we both have, Scotia 1832, and that I think we do like as well. Like I said to him, it's not much about a guessing challenge than an excuse also to speak about how we tasters, reviewers, whatever, whiskey lovers can differ or be alike about our tasting notes. Because if I pick Whiskey Magazine, for instance, and if I look, it's not whiskey pages, it will be better. If I take this, which is about a French whiskey, on that page, there are 2 reviewers, which are serious people from the staff of La Maison du Whisky or else. One is rating the same, it's the same whiskey. One is rating it 7.6 out of 10, and the other is rating it 9 out of 10. And when I read, I already talked about that, so it won't be long. When I read their comments, I won't do that now, the notes are completely different. So I thought it was an interesting way to go back to blind tastings, right? Next, Whisky Live Paris 2022. Yesterday I had things to do on a more pro side. I will speak about that right at the end. And I went back to Drinks & Co., which is a company which also does, they are shops online, but they also have some kind of special stores which have bars. There's a bar, big bar room, whiskey and other spirits bar, but there's also a shopping room, a big shopping room. It's very well placed in Paris. I'm not going to advertise it or anything more. I already talked about it. And yeah, I did some tastings, and I picked on purpose whiskies that I couldn't try at Whisky Live Paris. So I'm going to speak about that as well. Or maybe start with that. So I tried a French whiskey from a distillery from the west, which is called Ninkasi. This is the one here. Not exactly sure it's the same version, because it's a small batch. It's a slightly different label, but it is a Chardonnay maturation, Chardonnay white wine maturation. It's 46% ABV, and I found it was very cool whiskey, very nice, very fruity. I didn't get the usual Chardonnay notes that, for instance, I have in a Glen Moray. It's a bit weird. It's like it was red wine, but it's supposed to be white wine. So more on the sweet side, apricots, oranges, kind of honeyed profile as well. So quite nice, maybe a bit too sweet for me. I was surprised about that. I didn't expect that profile at all. Chardonnay sometimes can give some almost resinous, or like the Jura wine in France, a bit something very challenging for me at least. It does not. It's an easy drinking whiskey. I can recommend it. So I just tried it once. So then we went to Torabhaig, which is a new distillery in the Isle of Skye that many of you have tried, but not me. The whiskey was called Allt Gleann. Sorry for the pronunciation, I'm not sure about. It's a 3 years old, around 3 years old, single malt again. Yeah, Ninkasi was single malt, forgot to say. 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, non-colored. It was a very nice drum. I preferred the nose to the palate. The nose brought me back to Isla rather to Skye, to be honest. And the palate also made me think a bit of Kulila, maybe with the Talisker twist. Very nice, beautiful whiskey, but lacking a bit of depth, of complexity. And for me, it's really something great, good, if not great, but which needs, in my opinion, a few years more to shine. Maybe 3 years, 5 years, not necessarily 10 years old, but this is something I see getting very interesting at 6 or 8 already. So the price point was around 62 euros in that shop, and I found it a bit hefty for what it delivers. But yeah, it's a whiskey. If I'm offered that, I will be very happy, because you don't find it everywhere, and it's not exactly cheap, and it's not exactly a big distillery to find it everywhere. And I finished excuse me, and I finished later on, because we'll have other things to do at that place, with this, which I'm going to show you. And it's I decided to buy it also because I had a slight donation of a friend for my birthday in around, well, November 10. Okay, it's in almost 10-12 days. I bought this. What's going on then? I don't know. Beautiful Nc'Nean distillery from West Highlands of Scotland. This is the organic. I didn't know about the batches and where they were written. In fact, it's written here. So I didn't know it was an early batch. I thought it was the latest batch. I didn't double checked enough. I was poured a wheat dram of this, but I'm not even sure it was the same batch. I completely forgot to ask. So I hope it matches the one I tried. What is very cool with that tube, even if you can buy it online without tube, this is the greenest apparently distillery over UK now. 0% emissions and recycle this and this, everything is green. I will of course speak more about it when I will review it. Haven't opened it yet. And what I like also is in the tube, on the tube you have the map of the area, and if you turn it a bit, what do you find? The Isle of Mull, because it's very close to the Isle of Mull, Nc'Nean and Organic. This is very cool. And as I have a Lechaig, as I have 4 Lechaig or 3 Lechaig, don't remember. 2 Organic and now 1 Nc'Nean. I found this is very cool. On a quick tasting, I forgot to tell you it's batch 6 from 2021, 46% ABV, non-chill filtered, not colored, matured in 65% STR, shaved, toasted and recharred ex-red wine, and 35% ex-bourbon. This is Scottish barley. This is organic barley as well. And yeah, STR means also they were advised earlier on, like a lot of distilleries now around the world, by Dr. Jim Swan. Yeah. So that's it for this beautiful whiskey. I have also special relationship to the packaging, which first put me off, and then I remember something special. I will try to find this special thing that goes back almost 40 years ago in my life. So I will explain that when I will do the video. And as it is a very recently acquired bottle, I have to be cautious. Yeah, take care, people, about all that. All those delicate questions, I won't mention what it is all about. You know what? Okay, that's it for the Nc'Nean. What was the other thing I wanted to tell you? Yeah, I did. I bought the Nc'Nean with almost 3/4 of the price offered, because I had a donation for it, so it allowed me to buy something else for me for this month. And I had to go through this distributor in France because it's very rare to find two brewers, and I did purchase this, so the classic release 31, so you shall see that also on my shelves and on my channel. Right, so there was a quick update about what I did try at Whisky Live Paris specifically. Just last word about Nc'Nean. I also did try at the Whisky Live show 50 cl bottle of organic botanical spirit. They call it like that. It's partly a gin, partly made with their new make, whiskey new make. I tried batch 16, which was very well balanced as well. It's a fruity floral profile, I forgot to say. Sweet, and also still some maybe some green character, vegetal. I tried another one which I struggled to read my notes, the name of the version. I'm sorry. And then I tried a Quiet Rebels number 2, which was a very weird finish with Pinot de Charente, weird but trendy. That was nice. That was more balanced than I thought. And last but not least, I was pleased with the organic N with rum yeast. They do experiment yeast strains at the moment, rum and white wine and some other things. And they released the first whiskey with it, or was it an advanced sample? I'm not sure now, but I will get back. No worries, to Nc'Nean very soon. That leads me to a purchase I did a few months ago. I didn't spoke about it much because I'm gonna do a live show. I don't know. I have thematic videos to do about other spirits, you know that. Gin, I went to a gin show and I tried a lot of things, and there were at least 6 or 8 bottles that were worth purchasing for me, but I don't have the budget for that. I might buy little by little 2 or 4 gins, and I think they will all be French, because I want because they were good, but because I also want my special gin video to highlight partly French gins, which there's a boom at the moment, but be reassured, a lot of foreign gin, UK and else, will be there. I bought this new Grove. This is the only new Grove I tried so far, the Double Cask Rum from the Mauritius island, Île Maurice in French. This is an Acacia finish. This is an 8 years old with 1 year Acacia wood finish. You know that it is forbidden in Scottish whiskey because it's a wood that is not oak. For now, the regulation doesn't allow that, while they are allowed to do that in Ireland and in France. Why did I bought that? Because of course of the Acacia and to see the impact it has on the rum. This leads me to more personal transitions. Sorry if you're not interested. Quick update about my whiskey while I speak. So the one, it says 2021 was approved November 2021 and starting to be bottled in December. So it's more, it was ended to be bottled maybe probably February, March of 2022. So it's rather, let's say, a 2022 release. I saw the rep yesterday, the new rep, which is very cool and seems to work hard now to try to help trying to find more distribution, because it was the issue at the beginning. I mean, almost all year, find more distribution here in France and maybe abroad. I did work to help on a free base, but they also now are working on that, and I really hope our contacts in Belgium, again thanks to Menno, I really hope, I'm not sure yet, but I really hope it would work. If it works, we will have, there are around 500 bottles out of 1,000 left, still unsold. If it works well, we might have a Belgian and Netherlands distribution, which will be great also for you abroad, which might have less taxes in export. I'm not sure about that, but it's what I've been told. I don't know. They will release, the Northmaen will be releasing a box of minis. So might be also more easy for people to try it. I will participate to some events in Paris and around in the following weeks or months, I don't know yet. What else? Yeah, that's it. About more personal thing, I'm also having discussions with other distilleries because I have a lot of ideas about that. What else? Yeah, with the Nc'Nean bottle you see here, that makes for me 152 different distilleries represented in my collection, and 94 distilleries only for Scotland, out of around 137 or 140 now. It's not so bad, but I would like to go to the symbolic number of 100 distilleries. I still don't have any Mortlach. I still don't have any Glendallen. I still don't have any what else that's affordable. That's the problem. Well, there's still some nice distilleries missing in my collection, but I can't complain with all I have. That's it. It was just a kind of short video to make you help you wait until tomorrow and the live show around 5 p.m. UK time, BST, I don't know exactly. 5 p.m. Tomorrow on Sunday, and it will be 6 p.m. 18h for the French audience that could be interested. It will be in English, yes. Thank you very much for watching. See you maybe tomorrow or very soon. Bye bye.